My name is Philipp ADUATZ. I'm a designer from Austria, and I'm working on a point of interface between design and art. And I'm here the first time in France presenting my objects. All objects are limited editions because they are so expensive to produce, so that I can only limit them in small editions. So here's one of my newest objects, the melting chair, which is an object that is trying to capture the moment of between a solid and a melting state. And it looks like metal, but in fact it's made out of a fiberglass and coated with a special silver coating to give the feeling of a metal surface. But in fact it's a very light and durable material, and just with a very thin silver coating. And this is the drop lamp, which is an older project for me, which is kind of a plays with the surface tension and tries to give a realistic dropping effect. And it's a light object powered by LED and can be controlled by remote control. And here's another object for me, which is called the Fauteuil 2. It is a further development of my diploma project from 2007 from the university. It's done by also by fiberglass, fiberglass with polyester resin, and finished with a car lacquer. And it's also suitable for outdoor use. This object, like the others, come in small editions, like 12 pieces here, for example. And each piece is signed and dated by me. Another object for me is the melting chair. It's the spoon chair, which is this object. The idea was to change the principle of the cantilever chair, because usually the lever comes from the front, and in these objects the lever comes from the back. And this was a real challenge to find a material that is suitable for that kind of geometry, and I decided to go for carbon fiber, which is, in this case, the only material that can really support also the weight of a person. It's unbreakable. I have like a guarantee for 1,000 kilograms taking load. And it's also kind of comfortable to use. It comes also in a small edition of 12 pieces. And this is another object made out of carbon fiber, the flower chair. It's also an older project for me, made out of, you can see the carbon fibers here through the surface. There's a clear lacquer and resin on the surface, and the inner architecture of the material, the fibers, can be seen through the polymer layer. And here are two smaller objects. This is a vase. It's also made out of glass fiber and coated with a silver coating, the same technology used for the melting chair also. It's very light and gives the effect of a metal object. The same technology and material is here used for the Nimbus bowl, which is kind of a modern interpretation of a bowl. Yeah, that's so far my program here, and it's a good show and I'm looking forward.